Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, wind check 260 degrees, 5 knots, 28 takeoff.
For takeoff, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo by now.
Target A, runway 6 Alpha Golf.
Runway 6 Alpha Golf, continue approach 250 degrees, 7 knots.
Continue approach 6 Alpha Golf.
Runway 6 Alpha Golf, wind 260 degrees, 7 knots, 28 clear to land.
Clear to land 28, runway 6 Alpha Golf.
Mayday, 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 Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, we have an engine problem, we're climbing straight ahead.
1 Alpha Kilo, roger, what are your intentions after climbing straight ahead?
Just stand by.
Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, surface wind 260 degrees, 7 knots, all runways are now available.
Roger, thank you. And Dublin, the Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, we're going to continue climbing straight ahead to 3,000 feet. Most likely we will be diverting to Shannon due runway requirements, but I'll call you back shortly with our intentions.
So Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, there is smoke up there from, I think it's the left side of the aircraft. This is make out of the system.
Roger, no, we had a right engine shut down, our right engine failure and shut down on takeoff.
So there is smoke visible from the aircraft failing.
Okay, thank you.
And Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, we'd like to climb to 5,000 feet, please.
Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, climb 5,000 feet, and there is no restriction on your climb. You can just climb and advise after you go.
Climbing 5,000, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, thank you.
Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, to acknowledge the airspace ahead of you has been cleared. You monitor 32.575 on box 2. If you need to contact, you can switch frequency without telling me.
Okay, 132575, we'll monitor them, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, thank you. Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, Mayday, 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 we have an engine failure on number 2. It did give us indications of a fire, but there's no signs of fire now, and on arrival in Shannon, please, we'd like fire service and then
Fire service will be in attendance, sir, and advise when you are ready to offer to tell me your preference for runway. Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, Shannon, confirm squawking assigned code.
Sorry, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, we're squawking 7500. Do you want us to squawk something else?
Confirm, sir, emergency squawk at 7700.
Sorry, 7700, my apologies, 77 coming up.
Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, report your radar heading to Shannon approach 121.4, good day.
21.4, and Shannon radar, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, Mayday, we are level 4000 on a heading of 230 at the moment. Our intentions is to land 06, we would like to burn off some fuel beforehand, so if possible may we enter a holding pattern at LPOM at 4000?
Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, have radar contact and you can route direct to LPOM to hold at LPOM and Mayday acknowledged.
Thank you, direct to LPOM to hold at LPOM, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo.
Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, just be advised the tower observed no smoke coming out of that engine at all.
That's great, thank you, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, thank you.
When you're ready, I have the passengers and crew numbers on board, and I also have the fuel on board if you're ready to copy. There are 262 passengers on board, and then in addition to that there are 16 crew, and the fuel on board is 66.5 tons of fuel.
1 Alpha Kilo, next report established in the hold at LPOM.
We'll do Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, and we're just trying to burn off fuel here. We probably aim to be in the hold for about another 15 minutes or so, alright, but we will advise Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo.
1 Alpha Kilo, copied, understood.
Shamrock Alpha Kilo, we're now doing our entry into the hold.
1 Alpha Kilo, roger.
And Shannon, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, just to advise sir, after the next time over LPOM, we'll go outbound again in the hold, and then the next inbound in the hold, we'd like to commence the approach, please.
Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, that is all copied and understood.
Thank you, and obviously, as we said before, please, we'd like fire service in attendance, and just to advise, we will be stopping on the runway, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo.
That is all copied and understood. The fire service are in full attendance, and you can just let me know when you are established on the localizer inbound.
Well, thank you.
Shannon, update to that. We've just been told that the aircraft will be stopping on the runway.
Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, you are cleared for the ILS approach, runway 06. The fire vehicles will be following you onto the runway.
Clear for the ILS approach, runway 06, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, thank you. Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, we're localizer established 06.
Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, the surface wind is 140 degrees at 8 knots. You are now 10 miles from touchdown. Contact the town at 118.7.
1187, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, thanks for your help.
No problem.
If you have permission to follow the Shamrock on landing, and he'll be landing on runway 06.
Tower. Good afternoon to Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, fully established ILS, runway 06.
Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo Tower, hello to you. Surface wind 140 degrees 08 knots, runway 06, clear to land. Climate surface is west, braking action is good.
Thank you, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo.
1 Alpha Kilo, just to confirm the rescue vehicles are holding clear to the side of the runway. They will be following you down the runway. Understand you will wish to stop on the runway, they are aware of it.
Affirm, we wish to stop on the runway. And it's the right-hand engine, the number 2 engine that had indications of fire on leaving Dublin, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo. So far, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, we're quite happy actually to vacate if you'd like us to, or we will stop on the runway in the fire engines ahead of us.
Alpha Kilo, as you wish, if you want to continue taxiing, you can advise, or you can stop on the runway, as you wish.
Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, we're going to stop on the runway here, get the fire engines to do a quick inspection, and then we're happy to taxi off once they're happy. Have you got the frequencies for the fire engines, please?
Okay, they'll be listening out on the frequency if you want to communicate with them at any stage.
Thank you.
For the Shamrock Guide, 10-0 Echo.
Good.
Yeah, just for planning purposes, just confirm that the LA flight did clear the runway in Shannon.
Now they're currently just touched down at Shannon, but they stopped on the runway.
Okay, thanks for that.
Rescue 1, yes, this is Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo here. We had an engine fire indication and engine shutdown shortly after takeoff out of Dublin. We had all the indications the fire's gone out and everything was normal, though smoke was seen by the tower in Dublin. Can you just inspect, particularly on the right-hand side of the aircraft, if there's any damage?
Vacate by Charlie, please, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo.
And when vacated, it's Charlie, Delta 2, Delta 1 to the apron, your parking stand 3434, proceed all the way.
Thank you. Charlie, Delta 2, Delta 1, parking stand 34, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo. We'd just like to thank you very much indeed for your help, and thank the other Shannon controllers, please.
No problem at all, we'll pass that on, you can let us know if you need any further assistance.
Very good, thank you.